you don't do them right, the MTIs will come and they'll like, you know, inspect and everything, and if it's not right, you're in trouble. Everybody's getting chewed out. Like it's very much ghetto. Like it's ghetto.
Proud of you. I'm proud of you. We solid.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to. So today in this video, I am going to give my BMT experience. Everybody asked me to make a video about this. I just been really busy, like tech school, BMT, going to my first duty station. But like, I'm gonna let y'all know, like I'm gonna give y'all the tea. BMT for me, overall, like the fitness part wasn't hard. Like maintaining mental stability probably was the hardest part about BMT. For one, I'm from DC. I don't have too many female friends, so for me to get put into an environment with 40 other females that I don't know, all from different places, different ethnic backgrounds, and all these other things, like it takes a lot, basically, for you to get used to. I wear my attitude on my face, so anything that I didn't like or anything somebody said to me, I was just like, that probably was the hardest thing. Like it wasn't even the MTIs, military training instructors, it wasn't even them, it was the females, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, you have these jobs, not jobs, but like chores that you do. We call them details, but we have these chores that you do, whether it's cleaning the latrine, bathroom, sweeping the hallways, making sure the beds are straight. It's just a whole bunch of jobs that you have, and it's just like, if you don't do them right, the MTIs will come in. If you don't do them right, the MTIs will come and they'll like, you know, inspect and everything, and if it's not right, you're in trouble. Everybody's getting chewed out. Like it's very much ghetto. Like it's ghetto. The reason I joined the military is simply because I'm the type of person that needs structure in my life. Structure, stability, a constant paycheck, and the pay is nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's get into week by week. I wrote down everything when I was in BMT. Yes, you will have time to write. Yes, you will have time to not just write stuff in I made a calendar. Not just write stuff in a book, but yes, you will have time to write your family. They give you phone calls. They have to, if you're a female, they have to let you go to the bathroom when you're on your cycle. Like they have to do those things. They're not trying to kill you. They're not trying to hurt you. It's nothing like that. It's just, it's made to stress you out. So I went to basic training during COVID. Yeah. I left July 7th, 2020, and I graduated August 31st. Yes, I graduated August 31st, 2020. Got there on the 7th, which was a Tuesday. Don't laugh. Which was a Tuesday, and this was like the first week that we had. I only had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We had facing movements, you know, left face, right face, about face, all that good stuff. We learned that. COVID tests, they stuck it all the way up. Like it tickled my brain. Like yes, like it. COVID tests, shots. We got an initial phone call. I'm not a crybaby, unless like I'm a crybaby when it comes to certain stuff, but the fact that they let us like call and be like, yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna be able to talk for a while, this is my address, blah blah blah, I was just like, I didn't want to let them see me cry because I didn't want to look like, you know, but it was very emotional. I didn't know when I was gonna be able to talk to my mom again. I really didn't even know how long BMT was. Like it was a month and a half. It's supposed to be 2.5, but it was a month and a half. But like, where is it? Yes, I cried. Cause I did. So for that next week, we got the peanut butter shot. You don't know it's the shot that they give you in your butt, but we got it on our side, more like on your hip. And my flight, honestly, like, they was crying. Like, not trying to make them sound like crybabies or nothing, because I'm still cool with some of the girls in my flight, and, you know, I love y'all, I miss y'all, but some people was crying. I'm just like, come on, y'all. We can't be crying over no shot. I didn't think it was, like, that big of a, like, it hurt, and I'm not good with shots. It hurt, and it made my legs sore when I was doing PT and stuff, but it wasn't, I just couldn't bring myself to cry over it. After that, we had our initial PT test. Let me tell y'all something. I was a tomboy. I played video games. Like, I carried all the groceries when I went in the house. I ain't no second trips, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I consider myself kind of fit and strong. But let me tell y'all something. I only could do 26 sit-ups, okay? That was horrible. I did 35 push-ups, and then I ran a mile and a half, 16 minutes. But it's your initial PT test. They just want to see where you're at, you know. So you get to take 2 more. So don't worry about it if you don't meet the standards. That's not the point. The point is not to outdo yourself in the first week, the first PT test. The point is to get better. They want to see the improvement. After that, we got issued our first items. I think it was PT. We got our shirt, our shorts, and like socks and stuff like that. And yeah, if you're going to basic training, I recommend y'all to tell your family about, cause I forgot what it was called, but I'm gonna put it in the description. It's basically like they can send you mail. All they gotta do is like download the app, type up their thing, they can add pictures, and they send it to you, and it's like $4 or something like that. And then inside of it comes it's an envelope and stuff for you to fill out, and then you send it back, and it's like, you know, you don't have to put a stamp. I mean, you do have to put a stamp, but you know, it's if you don't have paper that day or something, you know, it's convenient. So I'm gonna put it in the description because I forgot what it was. But yeah, we got a phone call, and I was cursing Mom. I'm like, Mom, why you ain't send me no letters? Like, what's going on? Tell everybody my address. Tell get them my address, because I'm gonna need some emotional support while I'm out here. So the second week, which was the 19th through the 25th, I put PT was getting slightly easier. We worked out every single day except for Sundays. Sundays was the days that we were not, like, we didn't even have an MCI. So it was just a flight, and we had a schedule, and we had to like go by it. And that was the day where you were mostly like able to just chill, but not really chill, but chill. We started to go to classes. BMT is a lot of class, and let me tell you, if you're not interested in stuff, you're gonna fall asleep. Like, I never fell asleep. I was pretty close to falling asleep, but you're gonna fall asleep if you're not the type of person to sit there and just look at a screen and like take notes and all that other stuff. Oh, we had weapon training. I ain't gonna lie, I've seen other like weapons and stuff like that, but we was carrying big stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just walking around. I'm really thinking like I'm that girl walking around with a whole, you know, like, I'm like, oh yeah. But we had weapons training. We got COVID tested again, and we got a phone call, which was 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes, but it ended up being 15. Like, and then it got, you know, had to hang up. Oh, we had in process, and I went over my contract. I signed a 6-year contract because I was told I would make E3 out of tech school, and I did. So if you want to make more money earlier, if you plan on staying in for a minute, because I do, then I would recommend signing a 6-year contract, simply because you will rank up faster. And we got to go to the BX for the first time. The BX is basically like a military store, and it's like a CVS and a Walmart mixed together. Third week, we finally got our OCPs, which is our, you know, which you see all the military, their military uniform. We got our blues, which is like basically our dress up clothes, and took another PT test. So from my first PT test that I first took and my second PT test, I got 35 sit-ups. I went from 26 to 30. Oh, my bad, no, 38. I went from 26 to 38. And my run time went from a 16 minutes to 14 minutes. and my push-ups went from 35 to 40. So I felt pretty good about myself simply because it was working. A lot of people clown the Air Force for not being physically fit and stuff like that, and I mean, to each his own. Like, I don't know, like whatever. So for the next week, which is August 1st through the 7th, we had a lot of classes. We had open ranks, basically when you go out and you like let them inspect your stuff. And let me tell you something, them MCIs for open ranks, they was not playing no games. You have to sit up there with your arms straight like this, looking straight ahead, other hand down to your side at attention, and it was just very much ghetto. Like, I'm not even playing. It was hard, it was hot. Texas, during the summertime, it was hot, okay? We had RLAs also, basically, which is like, you look at your uniforms, everything, socks, underwear, OCPs, blues, PT gear, everything. You take, like, you literally look at it, oh, a string, a length, this and that, because they do not play. Like, I'm telling you, like, that's the main thing. For the 5th week, which was the 8th through the 14th, we took another PT test, open ranks again. The 5th week is basically when you take a majority of your tests, and then 6th week we went to Beast, and then the 7th week we came back and we like graduated and stuff like that. So 5th week PT test, my last final PT test, I got my rundown from 14 minutes to like 13. I got my push-ups from 40 to 45, not really a big difference, but, and I got my sit-ups from 40 to like 45 or something like that. I mean, I passed. I got a 90 on my PT test, so I mean, not a 90, but I got above a 90. Everybody in my flight, I think, got above a 90 on a PT test. Some people failed, had to retake it. Some people didn't pass and then got recycled. Some of our girls in our flight was got medically discharged. Not medically discharged, but like, you know, they didn't make it through because they had medical problems and stuff like that. We had our weapons PC. Basically, the weapons, you had to take it apart, put it together, all that good stuff, wham bam shabam. So I was in there just pulling weapons. I was just doing it. Like, your girl got it done. Like, I got it done, period. Oh, a report PC, that's when you walk in. We pretended we were going into an officer's office, somebody that really high ranked. We went into their office and we had to like salute, and they would ask us what insignia is this, like rank, and basically we got it right. We walked out, but we had to like do the right movements and stuff like that. It was a little intense. I was under a lot of pressure, but like I don't feel under pressure, so it was cool. So the 6th week, we went to Beast. Beast was lit. Psych. We didn't do the gas chamber. We didn't do a lot of things that we were supposed to do for Beast, but I mean, you know, it was different than being in the dorms, getting yelled at majority of the time, and like we got to socialize with other flights and stuff like that, so it was cool. We had class to like, basically we went to class for them to tell us what we will and won't be doing, and then we went to we set up tents. We went and shot our weapons, and we ate MREs. MREs, everybody really knows what those are. It's like a deployed food packet. A lot of people eat them when they go out to like camping stuff, and like they have different foods in it, like beefaroni and like tuna fish and shit like that. So my favorite part of Beast, honestly, was when we got to shoot, because I just wanted to see where my aim was at, and I did pretty good. Never shot a big weapon like that before. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. So the 7th week, dang the cap. So the 7th week, we came back, we took our EOC. Basically, that's a test that you have to pass. You can get 30 wrong, but you have to pass it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I passed mine. I got an 80 out of 100, so I missed 20. It was like, the reason why I probably feel like I missed a whole bunch is simply because I was thinking too hard on the question. On graduation day, We got up at the crack of dawn per usual. Got dressed, we ate, we did dust down. Dust down is when you wipe everything down in the whole place, and like your whole area, like your locker, your bed rail, all that other stuff, your chair, stuff like that. Details is when everybody had their own specific job, cleaned up with their own specific job with their team and stuff like that. We made our beds, and then we graduated. I think we ate lunch, and then we graduated. And then we got a phone call after that. It would have been nice for my family to come, but I mean, I did what I had to do, so that was the main thing. BMT was not hard. Mentally, kind of. Physically, if you're kind of already like, you know, fit, then no. But I feel like it doesn't matter how you are when you come in. You won't be the same when you leave. It's not made for you to fail, so you can do it. I mean, that's really about it for the BMT experience. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else that I'm missing. Like, honestly, it's not what you think. It's not hard. You won't fail. If you try, if you put the effort in, you won't fail. Honestly, the only thing I probably say is the hardest part for me was definitely being around 40 other females. There was a little bit of drama and stuff like that, but it never came to the point where we were like physically fighting because we would get kicked out. Even though as much as you would want to, it's not worth it. And yeah, I mean, that's really about it. That was my BMT experience. I'm glad I kind of wrote my notes down. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below, because I will answer them. It's really late here in Japan, so I'm kind of just like about to fall asleep. But if you have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram. I'll put that down below. And you can ask questions in the comments, and I will make sure to answer them for you guys. So thank you guys for watching my video. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your nights, your days. And stay tuned for the next video.
Let me proud of you. To the pool we sliding through. Hop in the car, let me vibe with you.